I'm saying? So
do you feel what he's saying is true as far as the dresses are concerned?
I definitely do.
He's linking the dresses to Illuminati.
That is something I don't know, but
that's what I was asking.
That part is a little sensitive, so I'm not sure. But I definitely think that a lot of the some of the things that were mentioned were really true, because then you see the results. Like Dave Chappelle said the same thing. Kevin Hart, go back. He said that he wouldn't be in a dress. Hey, he did it, and then that revenue went up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's certain people we didn't have to talk about Richard Pryor ever being in a dress. Like there's certain people we didn't have to talk about. Why did Martin Lawrence, one of the biggest people at a certain point of his career, have to be in a dress for Big Mama's house? He could have been in anything, as said before.
Well, but to be fair, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't really like this, unless I get both sides of it, but I don't really like it because, first off, Martin wasn't in a dress in the 90s.
Juana.
Shanae.
Yes.
Juana, man.
Listen. Come on, go.
That's another one.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so it's like to say that.
But he was at a high tier then in the 90s too. Martin was a big show.
But I said this to Darius on one of the Facebook posts. Shout out Darius. What's it called? That being in a dress and being portrayed as a woman or an ugly woman, a masculine woman, or like a strong woman, whatever the case it be, is as a man has always been a comedic thing. Just like getting a pie to the face or slipping and falling or whatever.
You go first.
Sure? Do you think Tyler Perry would be the Tyler Perry he is today if there was no Madea?
No. But then why would you say that nay to a dress? Because the dress made him up. Like,
you're missing the point.
What's the point? Please listen.
Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, there's numerous people. Bernie Mac, rest in peace, Bernie Mac, one of the best comedians of all time, actors, everything. Okay. Refused to do that and to portray that.
What is your point? You said
when they denied to do this, their careers spiraled the opposite way.
Or stagnant.
Bernie Mac?
Or get stagnant.
Or stagnant.
Bernie Mac spiraled the other way?
Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle.
You never make it to the other side.
Yes. Dave Chappelle's up. Dave Chappelle's super
Dave Chappelle's up, but he's up because he did things differently. He left. His shit was so abrupt because everybody heard about the amount of money he was going to make, and he just said, fuck this. So they know how to do it.
Dave Chappelle is so good at what he does, and he's so open, and Dave Chappelle is not going to call a timeout. Hold up, like he's not gonna stop nothing. He's gonna speak that talk. And you know how much money he missed out on for opportunities that he said, I'm not doing this.
I think it was like 200.
He's very fortunate that things went certain directions. But Dave Chappelle is like, he's a smart person who's another person who said, I will not be an industry player. But I'm gonna do things the way I want to do.
Well, your point doesn't really stand when you say that anyone who didn't wear a dress, their career went downhill.
Okay, so it
went uphill.
Can I tell
it went downhill then uphill.
So can I tell you something? Listen, this is from our culture, right?
Okay.
We're all black men at this table. When has it ever been cool for us outside of TV to go put on a woman's dress and we like, yeah, that's what's up?
You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Besides Young Thug.
No, I'm talking about outside of everything.
I seen Kid Cudi in a dress. I don't think
okay, well, I'm just saying, fuck all that.
But when you bring it to the black community doesn't do things out of the norm. They stick to what is cool, which is either drug dealing, playing basketball, playing football.
But guess what? I would understand all of those things.
You know, wait.
That you just said,
bro. We grew up together, bro. You know how many funny niggas we grew up with? Name one the one that became a comedian. None of them, because none of them bet on themselves to become a comedian.
Correct.
So your point about the black community,
but none of them wore dresses though in high school.
But they also didn't do anything out of the norm. Wearing a dress is out of the norm.
That's not, because they've all done it
for niggas.
Not for Eddie Murphy, not for Will Smith, not for Tyler Perry, not for people that are on that.
Bro, guess what?
That totem pole.
If 10 niggas do something out of millions, it's still out of the norm.
All right, obviously, like out of black people, it's like 1% of us are in.
Not even 1%.
Exactly. So why so much of those percentage wearing dresses?
Because it's comedy. That's like why are so many?
But that doesn't relate to us.
That's like saying, huh?
That doesn't relate to us. Men wearing dresses it's not funny to us. Why are we doing it?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay,
because Madea is funny as shit, and that's a fact.
Funny?
White chicks is funny as fuck. Okay. So cut it out. Cut it out.
Okay. Listen.
So Shanae, I'm just saying.
Shanae was OD. Come on, guys. So like
Shanae and all that was funny.
Put it together.
But it's been done mad times. Why are we still trying to do it?
That's like saying stand up has been done mad times. Why are we still trying to do it? That
Because
doesn't make
stand-up
sense.
is a wide variety of different things you can talk about.
We still trying to do it because it catches people's attention.
A man
Exactly.
in a dress is
But I get
not
what you're
funny.
trying to say.
It's not funny. Like if a man came through
We
in
just
a
told
dress,
you 2 examples of it, like 3 examples of it being
I wouldn't
funny.
think like,
wouldn't say-
that guy's a comedian.
I wouldn't say it's not funny. I wouldn't say it's not funny because clearly it is to people.
Okay.
But what
It
you're
is
trying to say, I
sometimes.
feel like, is
Sometimes.
that it's not traditional.
First of all, when you
Yes, it's not traditional.
There you go.
But also,
There you
it's
go.
an act.
That too.
It's not in real life. You think, oh, if you see a nigga wearing a dress, it's gonna be funny because it's not. But you're also not watching TV. You're not watching someone play a woman. He's just wearing a dress because he's whatever his sexual preference is. But in Shanae, it was Martin playing a woman. He wasn't playing someone like he wasn't playing a transgender or anything like that. That's why it was funny.
I have nothing against transgender or any of the
That
LGBT
nigga always
community.
covering his ass.
But
It's all
what
love,
I want to
though.
tell
Yeah, no
you
one
is
said anything
Martin
like
would have
that.
been a great show without Shanae.
What?
What would Medea be? Nothing.
Medea would be
Nothing?
in
You
her-
can't say that. We can't say that, though.
Medea would be in her own
hold on.
lane. Medea would be in her own lane because I think the whole thing was Medea, like an old lady, and Tyler Perry as a man
Played by
wanted
Tyler
to
Perry.
wanted to dress up as a woman. That's fine because that's his.
You wanted
thing.
to dress up as that old woman that we
Yeah.
all got in our families.
Okay,
What do you
yeah,
mean?
and that's
Exactly.
fine.
Without
and that's
that,
fine.
there's
and,
no
that, and
Medea.
that's fine, and that's fine. But the thing is, when it comes to every Saturday Night Live, how many Saturday Night Lives did Kevin Hart? What was the other guy? Oh fuck!
Get
Now
it together.
everybody want to put them in dresses, and listen, I have nothing against them being in dresses, but it's not funny. It just comes to a point where it's just like, okay, it's a trend.
Yeah.
It's a trend, and the trend is not stopping. As much as we talk about it,
Right.
people have been talking about that like a month ago, 10 years ago. I ain't wearing no fucking dress. Motherfuckers, like there's been 100
check is
more,
right. If that check is right,
black,
come on, if that
100
check
more
is
black
right.
actors wearing dresses. So it's like we got to figure out at some point.
Bro, you're a numbers guy, nigga. You're talking about it as a black man, but not as a business either. If they see that when a black man, when a black comedian, not even just a black man, let's say black comedian wears a dress and portrays to be a woman, it does numbers crazy, like Shanae, like Medea, like
it does numbers, but to what market?
Whoever's watching the comedy.
Our market. You're talking about it.
Everyone who's tapped in, white people could watch it from a real negative standpoint, but they're weirdos.
They're white people aren't watching it from a negative standpoint. They're watching it from a comfortable standpoint.
A comedic.
I know he's, but why are you not saying it's negative? Because it is negative.
It's not negative. It's not a negative standpoint.
What's the standpoint? Break it down.
It's a you know what I'm saying? All right, you know
I like the topic though. I like the conversation.
It's a demasculating standpoint.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. It is
you know, I
demasculating.
try to use these words properly because I don't want to say too much. I'm still coming up in the game.
You don't want to get killed in the comments.
But yeah, it's definitely
We
something.
got 7,000 subscribers. We got more than that now. You know what I mean? Talk to them nice.
You got to be careful now. So yeah, it just comes from a standpoint.
So can I ask you a question, bro?
Go ahead.
A television network offers you $1 million, $5 million, $10 million to portray to be a woman in a dress. You saying no?
To portray to be a woman in a dress.
That's what I said, yes. Are you saying no is the question?
That dress got flowers on it. What it got on it? I'm wearing it. Let's do it.
I already know that. I already know.
Let's do it.
I already knew that. So we'll see. Watts a funny
do it.
guy. Watts a funny nigga.
I understand.
Hey.
I understand the $10 million and all that, but I'm not gonna be putting no dress.
Right.
I'm not gonna be putting no dress.
Bring that bread here, boy.
Just because
Good topics.
you want
Good
me,
topics.
because that's not who I am.
Okay.
So if y'all coming to me, if y'all
that's
coming
not-
to me,
see,
if
you're not
y'all
thinking
coming
about
to
it.
me, but listen, if y'all
Go ahead.
coming to me in the first place, it's not because I was wearing a dress. Y'all coming to me for something that I've been doing,
Devon.
and y'all coming to me for my craft that y'all seen and it had nothing to do with the
Now,
dress.
Devon. No, don't clap that. Don't clap
If that's
that.
Bring that over here.
If that's the
Over
case,
here.
Devon,
if you need somebody to get in the dress, hit my boy. I'll be his agent. gonna do it like that.
Look, Devon, as an actor, if you are an actor, this is something that you're not really putting yourself into different shoes.
Okay.
You put yourself in different shoes as far as like as a network, TV network, and as far as ratings. You're not putting yourself in shoes as far as acting. So, like you said, that's not who I am. When you're acting, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, all these different Martin Lawrence have been so many different people in their different movies. Kevin Hart, or like all these different people. So it's really nothing from that perspective. It's really nothing, especially as fun in games to portray as a woman. You getting mad laughs, but obviously, if you're selling your soul, then it's a different story.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's
at
like
the end of the day.
It depends on how much
understand.
truth Cat Williams is telling.
Y'all gotta understand, like the selling your soul, sacrifice, all that shit is energy. So at the end of the day, when you do something, you're literally putting out energy in the world where that's gonna be stuck to you. If you're wearing something or you like doing something like selling your soul or sacrificing, it's like you're sacrificing a piece of you.
Facts.
That's what it does.
That's a fact.
And you know, we could have a whole episode about this.
That's
but,
a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the Brandons are coming, bro. If they offer dresses, just pick a side. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, listen, if they offer the dress, you know I'm gonna call my boy up right here and we gonna I'll sign the paperwork.
It's different.
We get it done.
But
I ain't gonna
that nigga
do
watching me breaking barriers.
Shoot.
All right, so my question to you now, that was a great conversation, great topics.